Alright. That's fine. Just like that. Uh-huh. Pull up a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Alright, let's turn on some in-game audio. There we have it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Icecrown Citadel 25 Heroic. Now, today we're going to be continuing our journey with Juari. That is the homegrown girl. Everybody loves her. Of course, we are not hit capped. Ouch. Wait, that's an issue. That's an issue. How much money do we have? Can we fix that? I highly doubt it. Uh-oh. Hey, Ember was in the countdown already. Yeah, apparently there's a new countdown system to YouTube, so that's really dope. Now, I'm not sure like exactly when I go live. It's still very vague to me, but it's good that it's not vague to you guys and that it's like, you know, I'm seeing improvement. I haven't streamed on YouTube for that long and I'm already seeing improvement, so good shit. I like it. Hey, Helman, how you doing? Yeah, I saw you in the chat. There you are. Why didn't you farm for the Shadowmourne? What? I did. Look, it's all done. We just need to get Shadowfrost shards. And I cannot do that solo. But we are not hit capped. This is issue. We need to find a way to correct it really quickly before we go to the raid. Do we have flask? Only one. Oh god, we need to hurry. There's stuff we have to do. We need to buy a flask and fix our hit rating situation. Ooh, that's so expensive. Isn't there cheaper? Oh man. Orange. We'll check orange. Come on, give me something good. Hit rating strength. Oh, perfect. Etched. That's gonna be good. And they're cheap. Love it. I'll buy it from this person. No hate, but yeah, that's alright. I missed your PvP stream. Was it fun? Yeah, it was alright. I'm like I said, I'm not too big of a fan of PvP, but I think I managed to enjoy it, yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Fuck me, those are not the gems that I needed. I could have just gemmed. Oh man. Alright, it doesn't matter. Is there anything else that I'd rather gem this in? No. Alright, let's see if that even gets close. Oh, we need more gold. I'm gonna send over some gold. Hey Adako, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And Hassan, hope you guys are all having just a wonderful day. Now we'll head to ICC in just a minute here. We need to really hurry up, actually. No, that's not a whole lot of gold either. Gearing characters is so expensive. But we gotta do it. I want to be hit capped. Not being hit capped is going to be very annoying. I'll be missing a whole lot of my spells. And it's such a DPS loss. Like, that's the first thing. If you're like watching this and you have no idea what's going on, the first thing you'll want to do is cap your hit rating. Make sure you get your hit rating and expertise as a DPS. If you don't hit your target, you're not doing damage. Let's get another one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Then we need to head to Dalaran, get some flasks. We're fine on potions for now. And I'll put that right there, next to my Hearthstone. The rogue is more fun to play. It might be. Yeah. Let's see, it was a question from Furkan actually here. Bro, is Combat Rogue or Frost Decay more fun to play? Which is higher DPS and which is, well, frankly more fun? Yeah, Combat Rogue is gonna have higher DPS. It's going to be a lot more, you know, you can get a lot more skills in there, especially when you're talking about like PvP. Rogues have a super high skill cap. Not so sure about Frost Decay in PvP, but Frost Decay is still very challenging. If you're into challenging things, then Frost Decay is definitely one of it. You're going to be having a lot of gear that doesn't really fit if you want to go full armor penetration. So gearing it to a min-maxing, you know, level, it's a lot of fun. Playing it is a lot of fun. ATP, please, times 3. So we got 55 gold, 165. I think that should be alright. Thank you, sir. Go ahead and tank him. Now let's make our way over to ICC. Learning to tank in instances. Where should I start? Low level dungeons are kind of chaotic from my experience. And Solo says, wow, so many players. And yeah, it's true. Like, it's not even loading this in right now. It's some measures to stop the server from lagging too much. But this is just the Alliance side, right? Like, you got the underbelly, there's a bunch of people in there. And yeah, they're basically everywhere, man. Like, Crosses Landing will have a bunch of people, and then Horde Bank will also have just so many people. Like, up here, just like magic. It's not that many. They're still spawning in a little bit. That's still not too many. But yeah, that's a lot of people. Let's see here. So, when you're learning how to play a tank, where do you start? I would say low-level dungeons is the place to start, Ember. Because you're going to be, you know, having only a few tools. You're gonna have your taunt, you're gonna have some threat making ability, you might have a few buffs. It removes like all of the talents. Well, you'll have some, but you know, it just removes some variables when you're in a low level place. You don't have misdirections or anything, but that's alright, because if a Retribution Paladin, for example, he goes ham, he pops his Seal of Command and he starts bopping mobs, you know. If he takes aggro, it's alright. He can probably take 7, 8, probably 10 hits before he really dies, so... You're gonna learn a few things from low-level dungeons tanking, which is, you know, target prioritization, aggro, first of all, yeah. So yeah, it's fine if you go to the low-level dungeons. Solo says, oh, so this is that high population WoTLK server. Is it any good? I really like it. Yeah, I think it's very good. It's having a few lag issues at the moment sometimes, but you know, there's the whole global pandemic situation going on. There is even more people than normally. So yeah, they're doing a few countermeasures. You get kicked if you're in Dalaran AFK for too long. But let's see here. Average 500 in queue? Yeah, exactly, Alex Each. Exactly what you said that. Whoa, and everyone gets on this case. Gabrexa says, do you ever sleep? Yeah, sometimes. Arrowing is in the chat. Hey, Arrowing, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And yeah. Yeah, it is true. You can pay to skip, basically. Yeah, just like Red Lemonade just said as I spoke those words in the chat. It's basically you're paying to get quicker gear progression. Now, if you're talking about Lordaeron, you might, you know, think to yourself the pay to win is even harder in this server, but it's the same scenario. You're paying for easy progression. Now, I have used coins as a Fade. Use Fade. Use Fade, brother. I have totally used coins as, you know, a mechanic in order to gear my characters faster. Okay, panic. Hold on. Where's the big ball? Where's the goal? Ah! Raise that, and then that. Okay. Good. Just a warm-up, it's alright. But it's like pay to progress faster. If you're into that, go ahead and do it. Yeah. But you don't have to. And you can do it, you know, it does support the server. It helps the server provide good content. Solo has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Solo. I appreciate it. Lucky Death Knight again, says Peter. Well, not that lucky. We are on the quest for Frostmourne. Shadowmourne. We're also on the quest to Frostmourne, just 10 more days. So yeah, I'm going to be raiding this Death Knight every week. On top of that, well, probably every week. Maybe sometimes something happens, but, you know, that's alright. On top of that, you can expect me to be raiding on my Retribution Paladin every week, since that's my main, and for the main run, we take mains. And that leaves 2 ICCs per week in Asperity for me to play something random. Red Lemonade says, I hate when people call it pay to win. They don't even know what it means. Yeah, I mean, I think it's alright. Even the people who say it's pay to win, they're still playing the server, they're, you know, still experiencing and enjoying it, albeit in their own way. Come on, don't fuck up this time. Alright, now get a good parry. That's a good start. Oh, you got a bunch of ads here. Oh, alright, that was good. I was gonna keep tanking him and just death strike. But that's alright, it's working out. Let's check the look here. Hey Abby, can you show me your macros? So Mario, I have made a macro section in the Discord. You can check all my macros there. And yeah, it also kind of removes, you know, people's achievements. Like Hellman says, I have a best in slot priest and they're hard to gear. So if you say it's a pay to win server, you're actually, you know, like offending people that haven't paid to win. Victor Kosturkov has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate it. And it's just not a good time, you know. Offending other people, no reason to do it. Hey, Atmir. He just says Abby. That's fine. I'll say Atmir. What guild is good for ICC 10 alt runs? Bane of the Lich King, ICC 25 normal and ICC 25 heroic, Ruby Sanctum 25 normal and also Ruby Sanctum 25 heroic. Oof. That's gonna be hard, man. You want a guild that does everything? Any endgame PvE guild is gonna work out, Hypixel. I can't give you any names. I'm just not that experienced with the Warmane guilds as they are currently. But any guild that's going to be doing Ruby Sanctum 25 heroic and Icecrown Citadel 25 heroic is going to be having alt runs. They're gonna take their alt characters to ICC 10. They'll do Bane simply because they think it's fun to do them. Yeah, so it's all good. You can get every raid in a good PvE guild, basically. What class is your favorite class, spec besides Paladin? Boomkin, Shadow Priest. Well, I like those. Red Lemonade says, dude, do you want to spend time on this game and kill players who are best in slot? Oh no, you said no time. That's also a thing, right? Progression is part of a MMORPG. If you remove the progression system, there's not much left. Bjax has just subscribed. He's not Ajax, no, he's Bjax. Thanks for the subscription, mate. I appreciate it. So yeah. Let's go ahead, put that right like that. Oh, oops. All right. Let's see. Success met the raid. Thank you very much, Cursor At. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be good, for sure. Some good luck. I appreciate that. Not too much luck on a Death Knight, luckily, because RNG is kind of, you know, it can be tough. It can definitely be rough. So this class does not have that much RNG. In fact, I think it might be one of the classes with like the least amount of RNG, right? We've got Johnny Doyle, another subscriber. Thank you very much, Johnny. Appreciate it, man. And Ladislav says, do you play any other PC games? Yeah, for sure. We played some Doom Eternal. We played some Pokemon Emerald. That's not technically a PC game. But you know, Thursday night is for variety. We usually play some other game. Skybiz says, quick question. If Retail Classic ever reaches WoTLK, will you play on it? Yes, for sure. Did you get your Shadowmourne on the Paladin through quests or coins? I got that through coins, but I sold gold to get my coins. So I didn't donate for it, I still farmed it. You show me the macros. Istvan, I can do that right now. But you can go ahead and check the Discord. And there's going to be a section about add-ons. It's right here. If you check the macros, yeah, section for macros, I'm sorry. So you can check all of my macros right here. These are just my macros, they're not like generally considered the best macros. But you know, you also have like a bunch of people from the community. Every now and then I'll see something that you really want to have and I'll drop it in there as well. You can add your own macros as well. But enough about macros. How did you farm the gold? In ways that don't work anymore. And I'm talking about like auction house niches. You know, if you find a specific niche on the auction house and you milk it, it's going to give you lots of money. Ken Keskin says, what's your gear score? It's a little bit below 6.1. The last upgrade that we got was our Kumi War token. And now we're back to basically 0 EOF. But we've got that full tier 10 heroic set. I'm looking for the VDW legs tonight. I'm looking for Ruby Sanctum boots eventually. This will do fine until then. I think that's fine. That's fine. That's... DBW would be good. I would use DBW over this for sure. But the DBW is not the end-all trinket, I think, for Unholy. I think there's more consistent options, but I'm not 100% sure about it. That's good. Maybe Winding Sheet if it drops. I think it's a little better. And of course, I could use a neck. BQL, preferably. Hey Johnny, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And Evelyn, hope you guys are all having just a wonderful day. Follow-up question, how long did it take to farm the gold? I think it's 3 months. 3 months of like no life farming. And then I got, back then it was 200k gold per 25 coins. But you know, that's a different time, man. Helman chat, check Discord. BJack says, what's your /plate? Let's take a look. So my plate right now is 4 days. Let's check again in 4.5 hours, shall we? Let's do that. Yeah, this character is quite fresh. We started gearing it and leveling it up. We didn't level it, but we geared it on stream. And here we are, man. Can you teach me how to do the jumps on the wall? Okay, so you just run into it until you get this clip, alright? It's like 180 degrees that you're clipped into it. So then you just jump over there. Then you just jump over there. Oops. Basically, you just try to land on this little nook. You see this like line here. That's where the spaces are. And then you've got another line here. It's in the wall. Then you can stand on those lines. So I'm kind of messing it up right now. It usually happens when you think too much about it. You just gotta do it. And you jump with W and space like at the exact same time. It's also very important. Benjamin Fisher says, hey Abi, I just got here. How are you supposed to itemize and gem for a mix of armor penetration and strength as Unholy Decay? Or just strength? So when I'm best in slot, I'm going to be gemming strength only, just like on the Retri Paladin, just like on the Warrior. You can choose to gem crit as well, but more potential. Strength offers more potential. Like if you crit with a full strength build, you're going to be critting for more damage than with a crit build, but you're going to crit more often on a crit build. So armor penetration, I don't think you should gem it, because armor penetration, yes, it helps, it's good, it's not bad, but it's only a part of your damage. This auto attack, it's the only part. Strength gives your auto attack damage, Wandering Plague damage, Scourge Strike damage, and so forth, right? So strength gives you 100% of your damage will scale from strength, and from ARP it's only 30%-ish, 40, 30, something like that. Shadowmorn, well deserved then, mate. Thank you, Anton. Yeah, it was difficult, man. So, yeah, it took a long time. Tips on what to do at 5k gear score. So at 5k, you want to see if there's anything left that you can get from Emblem of Triumph. And if there's nothing from Emblem of Triumphs, go for TOC 10, TOC 25, and perhaps even an Onyxia. I was gonna say Ulduar, but just go TOC or Onyxia. And the daily RDF. Don't forget, an RDF a day keeps the EOF in your pocket. That's terrible. Let's see here. DV Heroic plus DBW Heroic is best in slot for Unholy Death Knight, says Hypix. Let's see. I want to like get the options and then yeah. For now, I just want to replace this with anything. That's Verdict, give me that. DBW, give me that. Whispering Fang Skull, heck, I don't know, give me that. Do you think some flasks in the raid? Yes. At the start of the stream, we had to go buy them from the guild vendor. So we'll be using those. Oh shit, wait, there might be something else here attached to Helmon's answer. Hypixel says, Abi, my guild says that I must have 14k DPS for Bane and 15k for the main runs. 9 out of 12 heroic. And they have best in slot DPS. Do you really need that DPS? No. If you need 14k DPS for Bane, you're doing something entirely wrong. You should be able to handle Bane with everyone on 8k DPS and just with proper tactics. For LOD, you definitely don't want anyone under 10k DPS, but I've done it many times with several people on 8 or 9k DPS. It might be that in your guild that they just want to go for high burst damage, you know, that they only want the best of the best people. That's fine. I do think that that's a bit too much to ask for. Like 15k, you cannot ask that from a support class. Now, if you ask that from like a warrior on LOD, yeah, that's fine. If you're a warrior on LOD and you're cleaving and you're not getting 13k DPS, then there's definitely something wrong. Benjamin Fisher says, I just got my computer fixed, congratulations man, and I'm thinking of rolling on Warmane, but I saw that Icecrown has a queue. Is it worth rolling on Lordaeron, or is there some way to skip the queue? So you can donate and you'll skip the queue, it only costs 10 euros. It's a lifetime subscription. I've never had any issues with Warmane saying, hey, your subscription has run out. 6k Fury Warrior? Oh yeah, if you're a 6k Fury Warrior, yeah. It's a bit too much to ask. Like 6.2k is going to help you a lot with your armor pen, Hypix, and you'll be able to gem a lot more strength. Yeah. FOF says 5k for ICC 4 out of 12. I think 5k can clear up until, yeah, preferably. I think 5k can gear up until PP, and then if they wanna, they can even go for Blood Princess, because none of that is like a high DPS fight, right? Sure, DBS might be a bit hard, but 4 out of 12 you already killed DBS. 5k can 12-12? Yes. Yeah, they can. Okay, let me catch up here a bit on the comments. And a weekly quest for EOF? Yes. Do you mind to get That's Verdict? No, I would love That's Verdict, Ken Kaskin. Eat the fishy? I'll eat the fishy. DBW and STS, says Hassan. Let's get them first. On Lich King, I get a 16k burst and 14k at the end of the fight usually, says Hypixel. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. You just need to know how to put the damage out. If you're using your damage to kill Valkyrs, good. If you're using your damage to only kill Lich King while Valkyrs are alive, not good. Just know how to apply the damage and you'll be able to go very far. Did you hear that they banned people for scripts like 2 times in a row but they don't even use it? I've heard about that Bastal official stuff, but one of my friends actually got banned for that. I don't know how it works. Yes, Simon, I'm back. Or is it Simon? I got STS tonight, that's why. Oh, ARP capped, nice, good. Congratulations on the STS, man. I still need that. 98% of players with Shadowmourne are paid. 98% of players with Shadowmourne helped provide the server for you. So, is it unfair? Maybe. They're paying the server for you. Whatever. Don't give Warmane IDs, Abi. They are listening. About what, Skybear? So, wait a second. Didn't we have a question about starting on the server from Benjamin Fisher? You can skip the queue, but Benjamin, Warmane is releasing a new server in a little bit, Frostmourne. You might want to check that out. Because that probably is gonna have a queue for a few days, but the queue is gonna fall off quite fast, I think. That's a prediction. Not a spoiler. What do you need to do for the Conqueror of Ulduar title exactly? You need to kill every boss in Ulduar without having anyone in the raid die, I think. Let me go ahead and check it. The raid seems to be almost ready. A few people are still swapping some characters around, so we'll get started soon enough. Conqueror of Ulduar. Let's check it. Yeah, defeat each boss without anyone dying in the middle of the boss fight. Danny says, hello, show us your big boy DK gear. Oh, you're not a tank. I'm so sorry, Danny. I have one tank item for you. The broken ram skull helmet. There we go. That's one tanky girl. People who complain about donated items just don't know how things work, says Waku. Yeah, I agree with that. You know, you can be upset about it. I understand the, you know, the instinct to be upset about it. But when you think a bit about it, all those donations, all of those people has helped, you know, build the server up. Panchito Perez Ruiz has just subscribed. Thank you very much. I'm gonna try that one more time. Panchito Perez Ruiz. Thank you very much for the subscription, man. What class should I roll, a hunter or a mage? Mages have no responsibility whatsoever. Hunters have a lot of responsibility and less damage than the mage. But hunters are definitely fun. All the misdirecting that you have to do, the trapping, you know, disengage, hella fun ability. Nah, it's alright. It's alright, guys. Like, there's no need to get, like, upset about someone having an opinion about anything. Yeah, like, my opinion is that I don't think it's pay to win. But if Alex's opinion is that, that's fine. There's no need to attack him about it. It's just an opinion, you know. There's a lot of opinions. It doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter as well. Like, it's all good. Get Glorenzog today, baby. Yeah, let's get it. Hey, David. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Oh, man. Yeah, let's see here. Go combat, try to get a tank friend, and when you're raid ready, be ready really fast. Vonet Andre says, I know you're playing Unholy Death Knight, but I was wondering if you can tell me a guide or something for a tank blood decay. Every guide I'm seeing on the forum, there's someone arguing and saying that the guide is bad. Well, Voinia, don't worry about people arguing. That's always going to be a thing on Warmane. It's alright. If you see a guide and you think it works, like, the thing is, the guide is probably good. The person who made the guide is not going to put several hours into it and not have the guide be any decent, right? So he probably at least thought about it. Oh, I cannot pronounce the name, but thank you so much for the subscription, man. I do appreciate it. That person in the guide, he has spent the hours. He has done the math. It's going to be good if you just take his base canvas and then, like, you learn from it. So just take the knowledge that he gives you, apply it, and eventually you're going to see if something's wrong. That's how you learn. Just pick a guide and go for it, man. If someone tells you you're doing anything wrong, you can listen to them. If they're being an asshole, don't worry about it. Just don't listen to them. But yeah. First rate ever farming shards, says David. Yes, technically, yeah, totally. Mert says the DBW trinket will drop today. Let's get it. Let's see if anyone else needs DBW. Reds aren't gonna roll for it. Oh, the Frost needs it. Ouch. Rivendell has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Rivendell. I appreciate it. Caprexa says, do you know any FPS boosts? No. Richard Kalanin has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Richard. Simon says, Abi, if you continue to ignore me, I'm going to have to... What is that? DDoS? I don't know what this is. I'm really sorry. Let's see here. Just, let's see here. Sohail Nihat says, hey, at Abi, my friend gives a warrior as a gift. Can you check it and give me your opinion? If you want to get that done, Sohail, please do stay tuned until after the end of the Icecrown Citadel. Because we're about to get started and I don't think I have time to give you a good insight on it. I know it's kind of like a cop-out, like, hey man, stay around, watch for 3 hours, I'll help you then, but I don't think there's enough time. Evelyn says, ferocious instinct or improved mangle? Evelyn meant survival instincts or improved mangle. I prefer survival instincts. It helps your healers. If you get low on health, you can pop it to survive something. Yeah, survival instincts for sure. What do you spend EOFs on? Like, what's the first thing that you're gonna have to buy? Says Rivendell. The first thing you need to get is the full tier 10 set. Now you have a few exceptions. Holy Paladins do not go for the full tier 10 set. They only take the shoulders and the head because their 2 set is very strong. 35%, that's insane on VDW. The 4 set, it's not that great when you have enough haste. You know, you already had minimum cast time, so get your tier 10 first. After you get your tier 10, maybe you'll want to get Herkumi War Token. Maybe you'll want to get some kind of belt. EOF items, the offset items, are very strong. Some of them are even close to best in slot. I've seen Frost DKs with these plate hands and they consider them upper echelon in gear. Combat Rogue also only uses the 2 set. Yes, that's also another exception. Or example of an exception. Sauce Kid says, at Abi, why do you always play Draenei? Draenei's have the amazing heroic presence buff. Without this, I currently would not be hit rating capped. I would have to rely on someone else to play Death Knight. To play a Draenei. Would you guess? There's only one other Draenei in the group. That is a melee. So the fact that I'm a Draenei right now means that this entire group has 1% more hit rating. This matters for the rogue, for his offhand attacks. They're not hit capped, they need more and more hit rating. So this is good, you know, to have that. Atanas says, at Abi, hey man, how are you? Are you surviving the corona? Yes, I'm just staying indoors. I'm just doing my thing. But no, seriously, like, yeah, it's getting better in Holland. I know in America it's really bad right now, so, you know, stay safe, guys. And even if you are still, like, you know, in mild quarantine, still you have to be careful. Just because it kind of slowed down in Europe doesn't mean it's gone, alright? Stay indoors. Play video games. Order pizza. I hope you're fine as well, Atanas. You stay safe too, man. Let's see here. Abi, are you in quarantine, says David. Yes, I am on a mild quarantine. It's not military quarantine like in Serbia or in the Middle East. I think they also have some military quarantine. But Yeah, basically the government politely asked me not to go outside, right? Protection Paladin usually goes for a 2 set as well, but it's optional since ICC has the dodge debuff. I do like that though. That dodge debuff plus PTS heroic proccing, that's a lot of dodge rating. Yeah, you really just need a good guild. If you have a good guild, you can just go ahead and farm the shards, you know, there will be an organized list of people who are going to be farming the shards. Now, if you look at Asperity, this is our 5th run. Tomorrow we're gonna do our 6th run. This means that we have 6 runs. In Say Chat. And we had to say it in Say Chat. Yeah, if you have a good guild, 6 LOD runs in a week, that is roughly 20 shards being farmed in 1 week. Across 6 people, right? That happens in several guilds on the server, both on Horde and on Alliance side. So it's not that pay to win, not at all. It's alright, it just takes some serious time. Do you smoke origami with spices in it, says Anton van Rechteren. Yeah, I can do some origami sometimes, you know, it's good. It's very relaxing, good on the fingers. You got your name from the level 57 dragon, Abi. Nah, that dragon got the name from me, man. Of course I got the name from that dragon. Yes. Jelena says, Abi, you seem like a really nice person until I start doing PvP. Ha! Does every melee DPS need to have the expertise and hit rating cap? Or just the expertise rating cap? Yes, you need 26 expertise. 26 expertise will make it so that your attacks from behind cannot be parried or dodged. You can still get parried or dodged from in front, so it's of... you know, it's important that you stay behind the boss. That's not just a DPS hole, some myth, no. It actually is a DPS increase. Silver Music says, Hellman, what's up, bro? Oof, yeah, what is going on? Zyro Cruz at Abi, what's up, bro? Good to see you playing Juari again. Hey, Zyro, how you doing, man? And yeah, eat fish, eat fish. Yes, I am playing the Unholy. We're gonna farm these shards, man. We'll be playing it a lot. I got 2 set gear from VOA. 264 item level. Yes, that is considered tier 10, exactly. If you get Atlas loot, which I do highly recommend you, just go and check all of your sets in that thing. Holy shit, I'm panicking. Ah, clicking things. It's fine. Alright, so you want to go stack up properly right quick. Let's pop the gargoyle and let's get popping. Alright, stay stacked. We can't really do anything about these spikes, we just don't have runes for it. Other classes will clear them quickly enough. Alright, we can go ahead and Pestilence them, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. We'll see our damage on spikes in after the fight. I'll only do it one time, so we actually have some sample size. Alright, now you're a Death Knight, you don't care about flames. That's not good. I should have just stayed with the melee. So when he's moving, you can have one tank stay in front of him and the other tank somewhere else. What that's gonna do is that it's gonna go back and forth, minimizing the amount of movement, but the hunter is kind of messing it up for us. Alright, let's go ahead and see if the pestilence didn't reach. I just lowered our sample size. Alright. Those spikes are not my job, by the way. That's range DPS spikes. got killed, but it really shouldn't have. Print roll! Let's get it! Are your fingers ready for gunship battle? Yeah, let's get it, man. You forgot the flask? Oh no! Oh, you're right, Adako. Oh, let's take a look at the DPS here, though. Starting to look like something. Okay. 13k. It's getting there. We're starting to get into the big boy category. Oh. Big pestilence. Get this thing in here. Maybe go for a desolation or something. We'll have to press something more than that, because yeah, that's not enough damage. We can do more. Much more. Check him. He's going to be... oh, never mind. A Death Knight tank can anti-magic shell this Dark Reckoning, but he just went and took it. Yeah, let's check some comments here. Whoa! Whoa, guys, let's not call each other names in the chat, okay? Like, I know, like, differences of opinion can be, you know, provoking, but let's try to keep it nice. Voinia, Andre has just subscribed. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, guys, please. Soulskids says, at Obby, how do you start understanding the game better? I would advise you to play every single role. This is going to take a long time, I understand that. But playing as a tank taught me a lot of things. Playing as a healer taught me a lot of things. Playing as a DPS taught me how to ignore everything that I've learned. You know, play every role if you can get to that. Understand how aggro works. Understand how boss position works. And yeah. That's definitely like the first few steps. What? Not the best gems? What? Where? Where's the 10 ARP? Oh, right. I was really looking for it, but yeah, I brought a 10 ARP right there. That's alright. Hassan Sabriev says wiped? Not yet, give me a few minutes. We're gonna start with Lady here. But like I think, oh no, that was a massive ninja pull. That's not even worth it. Okay, that's definitely K right in here. Let's get this thing. Oh, there's a pretty good stack. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Ow. I mean, I wanted to death grip. Oh, I could have stunned it. I have ghoul. Ghoul, go. I don't do shit for damage on this thing, I think. No, it's only physical damage. That's fine. Okay, that's a good start. I like that. Now, one more CC. That's fine. I can't really help with CC, so I shouldn't be too worried about it, honestly. Oh. No, that doesn't matter yet, because she's still losing her mana and stuff out. We're gonna get one more wave of ads, most likely. So, yeah. Come with me. What? Why didn't that... What? Oh, that's some shit. Okay, got top tanky. That's fine. Nothing we need to worry about. The main tank is not in mind control, so we can go ahead and push it. I'll go ahead and pop the gargoyle. I got a bit much energy here. Keep an eye out for the spirits. Not coming to melee. I got some fast interrupters today. People are ready with them interrupts, man. I can't keep up with them. Spirit's not coming to the melee again. Oh, I got that one. Okay, he's not going for me. Let's go ahead and... Yes, that IVF was definitely well placed. Let's go ahead and pestilence here. Pestilence back on the boss. Oh shit, I don't have bone shield up. I just noticed. 3 waves, Omega lol, says David. Yeah, that doesn't... Ooh, I just murdered Gook. Nice. Pulled Herald. Just gonna pull this biatch in. Get the interruptor. And pestilence back on the boss. Don't hit the melees now, please. Thank you, Spirit. Broken ram. I have it, but it's very good. Insin X says nice gameplay. Lady is like the first phase. I don't really maximize my damage. Maybe I should because like normally it's okay. Oh, the misclick. Oh no. Luckily, I'll have it back up for the DS. What add-on do you use for combat rogue combo points, says Gabrexa? Oof, big dramas. Well, okay, so I don't use an add-on for combo rogue combat combo points. I just check this little thing here. David says, rip, no shards yet. Peter says, wipeless lady. What? Right? Do you guys use macro for remove weapons before mind control, says Todor? No. Oh. Oh, big dramas in guild chat right now. Oof. Alright. What is that disturbance? Lady no wipes, says Iril? Dude, honestly, it might be a realms first for Asperity. For Asperity. It's all good, man. Oh. Pestilence. There's a big discussion in the Discord. That's why I'm a little bit distracted with my DPS rotation. I want to know what's going on, and I also want to entertain you guys. So that's 2 things. I cannot do 3 things at once. Oh. Well, Alex each. A good Death Knight can actually lose to a Frost Mage if the Death Knight is not unholy. You need to specify exactly the spec, because that is a big difference on Death Knights, man. Unholy Warrior is OP as fuck, yeah, the Unholy Warrior. The Unholy Warrior doesn't charge you, he charges you to him. Shadowlands stream when? Maybe sometime. Oh! You just yoinked my cannon! Alright, he stole my cannon. What an asshole. We'll have to jump now. But you have dual specialization? Ah, come on, man. Like, first of all, I think we've had enough arguing in like the one stream for today. Like, if you guys could all just stop arguing about I don't even know. I stopped reading it, but it's missing me. It's making me miss other people's comments. So, can we not do that? What's best in slot for tanks? A lot of gear. Broken ram skull helmet. That's the thing that I was talking about. Can we see the cannon DPS? Heck yeah. Ogrim's hammer, there you have it. Viper lady going ham. Per usual. She is the beast that I cannot defeat, and I don't know where she lives, but it's not the beast in the east, but it sounds good. Hey man, I just want to say that I love your streams and your channel. Keep up the good work. I really like the fact that you're focused on Warmanes WoTLK. Which other WoTLK is there? Blizzard, help! I'm gonna put this over gift of now. Hello, what is your current weapon? My current weapon is the Shadow's Edge from the Shadowmorn questline. We're gonna be using it until we get Glornzog. Brintroll actually dropped. But I don't think I wanna take that. Have you ever played any other expansions, says Pavel? Yes, I played Burning Crusade on retail, I played pre-WoTLK on retail, and I played Warlords of Draenor, also on retail. Didn't like Warlords of Draenor, I just couldn't get into it. And then Legion came out, and man, I don't know, I just lost my motivation to play retail. I also played a bit of Mob on Warmane, I played a bit of Cataclysm on Apollo. Good server. Well, I thought it was good. I know a lot of people don't like it, but honestly, it was a good server. Maybe I didn't join in time to see its glory moments, but I still enjoyed it a lot. The community is solid. It was fun. Are you on Icecrown mostly, or do you play on Lordaeron as well? I'm basically only on Icecrown, but we'll check Frostborn out. We're gonna cover that. Brintroll is the coolest axe ever, but I really don't like using it in PvE. Same, it just dropped today. I don't think the officers have rolled it yet. But I don't think I want it for PvE. It just, the stats, by looking at it, it screams no. I might be completely wrong. WoTLK is just spot on? Exactly, man. Like, the numbers, they're perfectly fine, just like it is, like 30k. For some reason, that works a lot better than 10k, and it definitely works a lot better than 17 million health. Oh, man, Viper Lady, look at that. It's so big. If Blizzard official does WoTLK, will you play there? Says Richard. Yes, I'll definitely play there, Richard. For sure. What's best in slot for tank? For blood decay. Right, Fionia. So you got a lot of item sets on Google Documents and stuff like that, and Warmane guides. Honestly, a lot of people cover the exact items that you need. I'm just not 100% sure about it just yet. I want to get some experience in, and I want to see how armor penetration is valued for my class, you know. And the only way to see that, in my opinion, is just to hit something and hit it again until you realize, hey, this one hit seems stronger than the other one. And even then, I might still be wrong. Hypixel says, at Abi, what raids does your guild do weekly? We do Light of Dawn, Ruby Sanctum, TOGC, but no Ulduar. And Banes, lots of Banes. Almost a Bane a day. After Icecrown Citadel and Ruby Sanctum, there's like a hardcore group of people. Some David that was in the chat, he's part of it as well. They raid for like 8 hours, man. Shit's crazy. What glyphs do you play with, says Mikal. So, I got the glyph of Icy Touch, the glyph of Dark Death, and the glyph of the Ghoul. Hey, greetings from Mexico, says Israel Castillo. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the comment. Would you suggest going on Lordaeron right now? Maybe buying a character on the store for coins or wait for the new realm? Well, if you want to play on a ×1, just start playing on Lordaeron. The fact that the new realm is coming out, like I said a few times, it is going to help server population balance out a bit, less of a queue. I'm expecting less of a queue, but if you want to play ×1, then there's no reason to wait for Frostmourne, because it's gonna be the same as Icecrown. iPix says, when does the raid start server time? 21:45 server time is when Asperity invites start. Is Priest the best DPS? No, it's far from it, but it is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun, man. What are your trinkets? I'm running Herkumi War Token and Mirror of Truth. Oh, I didn't pre-pot. Big yikes. This is lagging like fuck for me. Do you guys see this lag? It's crazy. I feel like I had this lag here yesterday as well. Let's see the Death and Decay here. Ah, stay the fuck in my Death and Decay, bitch. Oh, Weekend Pestilence is back on the balls. You see how late the Pestilence arrived as well? And the Desolation. The lag. What? Warmane. We're at 17k DPS. This lag is insane. Look at those dots. We're falling a little bit in DPS now. Get the big Pestilence off. Let's go. Alright, Pestilence this boy back. Even the Pestilence arrives very late. The Demo Priest just died, providing me more damage. A higher spot, basically. So, good job, Demo. Appreciate it. We're still on 16k, that's not too bad. Let's pop this potion instead, in fact. I see a timing coming up that's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, that wasn't anything of a cool timing, but now it is, because Pestilence. Stay in that 16k. No, no, don't drop. Give me spells. I need spells. I need Horn of the Winter. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up big time. That cost me about 500 DPS. It's still gonna go down until I like get another full rotation in. There, you see it's still going down. Let's take a look. Acid Animal is coming out on top here. Blood Venom Blade. Volley Warrior second. Feral on third. Yeah, it's not too much luck with the Shred crits. Dude with the fireballs, of course. 68 Ignite, that's not so bad. Okay, let's check some comments while we walk over to Syndragosa. What is your favorite class? Ratripala, for sure. Some tips for players that just started to raid ICC, says Pavel. Some tips are: take your time to read the talent trees. Understand that, you know, what you're giving to the raid. If you understand that like you're giving the 13% magical damage here to the raid, then you should also understand that that's your job, right? If you know like roughly what your job is by reading all of your talents, like here's the 13% damage increase if you're a Retribution Paladin, you know, you give a lot of buffs to the raid as well, mostly just passive. Understand your class, and if you understand your class, the entire thing is gonna be much easier. Now, I know that's like a bullshit general, super ultra general tip, but yeah. Hey Deluxa, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful night, mate. And let's see here, show DPS on Deathbringer? Yes sir, I got you. Okay. Let's see here. Best class for PvP and PvE. It just depends on your reference, really. Especially in PvP. Vincent C says, I have expertise on my Retribution Paladin at 22, so he has 22 expertise. When the cap is 26, should I gem for the last little bit of expertise? Yes, you should gem for the last little bit of expertise. If you think about it like this, if you add on a strength gem, your hit is going to be doing tiny amount more damage, right? But if you add an expertise gem, there is a chance that you will hit all of your abilities. You will always hit all of your abilities, so instead of like gaining 20 damage on every single attack, you're gaining that one attack on 100 that you normally miss, which can be 20k, because if that's a crit, you know. So always go ahead and get your expertise hit rating set out, like step 1 basically. Georgi Dimitrov says, Avi, would you like to do a quick video on an up-to-date Unholy DPS, tutorial, rotations, and etc.? Definitely not yet, I need to learn more about it, but it's incoming, don't worry. Alzix says, stats go hit rating, expertise, everything else. Yes, exactly. Lazovli asks, is the rogue who was first on Deathbringer combat or assassin? I can 100% guarantee you that he is assassin, or that he is combat rather. As you can see right now, he is in stealth, and he has no hunger for blood, so this means he's combat. If we take a quick look at his damage, we can quickly decipher if he is Rupture Spec or not. So he is combat with Rupture Spec. What gem should I gem for expertise? Hit rating plus expertise or expertise plus stamina? Just full expertise. You might need 2 gems even, if you're missing 4. It's a very tricky number to miss. I don't think there's a gem that is strength plus expertise. Just go for 20 expertise. If you are, like, let's say, you put 20 expertise in, right? And then you are 25. At that point, don't put in another 20 expertise. At that point, go for 10 expertise and 10 something else. 10 expertise and 10 strength doesn't seem likely. That's double red gem. Usually it takes a stat from red and it takes a stat from yellow. It combines into orange. So a little bit of the red, a little bit of the yellow. 10 strength, 10 expertise doesn't sound like it's a thing. Let's take a look. Expertise hit rating. Yeah, it could work if you need some hit. Expertise. Oh, yeah, that's very good. Wow. What would you take? Expertise hit is the only option almost. What else is there? Wow. I thought there'd be more options. Yeah, expertise hit, I guess. Wow. There's just no options. It's insane. Scourge Reaver leggings, here we go. Yes, let's get that loot, man. It's VDW time. This is where my best in slot belt pants will drop. So there you have it. Oh, I'm gonna be so undercapped on expertise. Oh no, let's see how much. 1 gem. 1 gem. Expertise isn't the same as expertise rating. True, but at the end of the day, it kind of is the same shit. You're not going to gem 20 expertise from 1 gem. Yes, 20 expertise from 1 gem is expertise rating. I'm sorry about that, but you shouldn't overcomplicate things. Just look at this thing and gem. Just throw a 20 gem in there. If it's too much, see if you can throw a 10 in there. If it's too little, get another 10 in there. I know, like, wow, you're just gonna buy a gem like that and waste your money? Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, there's some shitty gems for that expertise for sure, Vincent. Oh, that's a ninja pool. Do you use Icy Touch? Yes, I use Icy Touch. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a very, very big conversation in the chat, but it's so much text, I can't read it this quickly. Maybe I'm not supposed to read everything, but with that attitude, why even bother commenting? So, I'm gonna read everything. Quickly. But yeah, like Tim said, if you're in a toxic environment and you don't like it, just get out and find a non-toxic environment. It might be very easy to think that the entirety of Warmane is a toxic environment sometimes, because, you know, bugs are very toxic in general. And if your guild is also toxic, then, you know, it doesn't leave much room. But there are definitely guilds that, you know... When I found Asperity, I was not the nicest person, man. Like, my way of raiding completely is not compatible with how Asperity is. And, you know, they just showed me the way. They were like, hey, you can stop being a little bitch, and I was like, okay. They never said that, but that's what I took from it. Remember, Death and Decay is your best AoE threat? Oh yes, about the Death Knight tank. Adako says, at RB going under the expertise cap is better than going over. I'll still want to be fully expertise capped if I miss a Plague Strike. And it's on like a 1 second reset, and I miss my dot because of it. I don't want that to happen. It's going to overcomplicate the rotation, first of all, and it's also going to frustrate me. So yeah. Let's just be expertise capped. If I get the legs, which is a big if, then I will ask them if I can go ahead and go to Dalaran, do a quick recall, quick Hearthstone, and maybe gem that expertise. We'll see what we do. Can you say happy birthday, Aaron? He's my son, you're his favorite streamer. Oh no, I'm a terrible influence. That's a bad decision, Derek. But happy birthday, Aaron. If it wasn't like midnight, I'd play happy birthday to you on Ocarina for you. But it's midnight and I'd get sued by all of my neighbors. But yeah, happy birthday, Aaron. Hope you're gonna have just a wonderful day. Eat yourself that cake. Get yourself that present. Let's go ahead and grip this thing in here. How do you farm gold? Did I bug it? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I'm gonna do this to an abomination. I broke it. I make it Staxis. I'm not gonna do this to enable him. Oh, come the fuck now. Don't you bug out on me. Oh, that worked. Ah, this works too well. Help! No, hello guys, why you no help me? Okay, please rest. Please. Okay, no legs. I thought I'd have some help, man. Delete your rocket? Yes. I'll go ahead and do that. I don't have a shirt, do I? Still no Shadowfrost chart. Please, it would mean a lot to him. I did it! Happy birthday, Aaron, once again. That's alright. I'll do it all the time, man. Vionia says, when I go to RDF, I like to have some fun, talk to the guys that I'm with, and not argue with someone who doesn't do his job properly. This is my first time tanking and Death Knight, and I'm not very good, but I'm trying. Death Knight is not an easy tank, Vionia, either. It's probably the most challenging tank, especially in area of effect. In AoE situations, you know. So it's difficult, man. Tank neck? Yeah, it's an alright tank neck, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna take something else though. Brilliant roll, lady. Oh, no. Sorry. Let's go ahead and roll for that brilliant roll. My bet was removed because I typed 56 instead of 5. We're gonna win Brint roll. Ladies and Tims, be prepared. You're about to be happy. Let's go ahead. Get that desolation up. Hey Jalal Fiction, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Moses is in chat. He says, hey Abi, I hope you had and still have a wonderful day. I don't know why YouTube doesn't send me notifications when you go live, even when I hit that bell. I thought they fixed that. The scoundrels. Let's go ahead and see what we have to trade. Jimmy! Jimmy! Give me my Brint roll. Let's go. Why don't you run the engineering back enchant? Good question. So I got this haste enchant when I didn't have my engineering yet, and I've been lazy. I thought, you know, the 22 haste, it's alright. 23 haste even. I was like, this is fine, it's going to do its job. And that's pretty much it, man. Transmog Shadow's Edge to Brint roll? Yeah, sure. Do we have a skull? Oh, we got mad skulls. Opa! Now we're damaging with damage. So good. GG Virgin says hello. Hey GG, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And yeah, almost 200 people. Crazy, guys. Thank you so much for showing, yeah, for showing up, showing that support for WoTLK, and you know, to my channel. No, really, I do appreciate it. I appreciate it so much that we're gonna use Bone Shield. Where are you from, bro? I am straight out of Holland. Yeah, that's a terrible rap reference, I know. It's alright. Now, on this fight, I want to play a little bit risky today. I'm going to play very risky on Sinragosa. We're going to be tanking most of her Blistering Cold damage from maximum melee range, and we'll see how it works out. I know that we can survive with IBF up. I think we can survive with Anti-Magic Shell at maximum range. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I'm so sorry, healers. I'm so sorry. Healers, please heal. Too close. Deluxa says, and Abby, can you check the Discord after the raid? I'll check the Discord right now, while I put auto walk. Deluxa says, hey Abby, one stupid question, how can I get moderator on your stream? So it's very easy, you just go to my PayPal link and you donate about 5,000 euros. Nah, it's just a matter of time and trust, and you know, it's gotta feel right for me. It just takes time. Moses says, no, they did not fix that notification thing. He still has to check manually. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it even, man. I tried doing stuff about it. It seems to have been mostly fixed for now. I just hope that, you know, it gets fixed for you as well. I can't do anything about it. Milan says, I also did not get the notification, but I know you usually stream around midnight. You see, this is the important part of a schedule. Makes me feel so smart for being able to put the timetable together. Deluxa says, only 500? No, I said 5,000. We need fish. We could take this neck, but other people also want it. And considering that it is not a heroic item, I'm not going to spend any of my DKP on it. Because I'll take the armor one over this, so I'm not gonna roll for it. It's just another, like, you know, if you want to gear efficiently, you also gotta know when to not spend your DKP. You know that's not best in slot, I'm not in a rush to tank, so it's completely fine. Ilya says, huh? I'll go along and huh with him. Hey Teheronat, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And yeah, let's get into this fight right here. Oh, these are gonna parry like crazy, aren't they? Okay, they're going to the back. Ah, that's fine. They won't parry. Okay. Let's see where's the damage at, because I feel like we're doing an okay amount of damage. We're about at 15k, but we're starting to do some serious damage. That Brimfall transmogrification is helping out. Blistering Cold in 2 seconds. Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. There we go. Live. Thank you. Easy. And as a Death Knight, you can completely skip a Blistering Cold by going to maximum melee range. The closer you are, the more damage you take, so max melee range is very vital there. Go max melee range, pop your AMS, pop your IBF. Okay, we are on the right side. Let's go ahead and give yourself Gift of the Naru. For what it's worth. It's a little bit. It's a hot. Oh, see that mines there? That's beautiful. Alright, let's take a look here. 70%. Hey Raphael, how are you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. 200 viewers, what you guys doing? Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and yeah. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. Our side is right, yep. Okay. So for the next Blistering Cold, we can just use AMS again. Chill to the bone does not seem to be that big of an issue for an Unholy Death Knight. It's always good to see that. Okay, let's go max melee range, easy live. Easy Papucha hit. And we are on almost 10k. Considering we were trapped in the first tomb, this is alright. We're gonna stop DPS. The transition phase is at 35% health. We are waiting, we're forcing out a second air phase so that, you know, so we can get a little bit of a better time on our burst and overall just make the burst easier in the last phase. Because you'll push into her last phase and she'll, yeah, it's just a bit better. Okay. Where's the other boy? Where's the other man? Ah, he's all the way over there. Stewie says, good to see you streaming now, mate. After a year, I'm back on Warmane. After a year, out due to the world situation for a while. 12 hours ahead of server time, though. Oof. Hey, yeah, Nift. I was like, Stewie, I know this person. Good to see you, man. Nift, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful time. Alright, second phase here. I don't have empowered rune weapon. I don't know where I used it, but it has a massive cooldown. Right at the start of the fight. 5 minutes cooldown. It's a bit much. We still have 1 stack of bone shields, and that's enough. Let's go for some AMS here. The whole point here is to just push it. Like, just ignore everything and push it. This, of course, requires a lot of damage. If the people on retail WoTLK ever see this, then you probably won't have the damage, you know, right off the bat to do this. You might have to do some actual tactics. Hey, Jolie, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And how was my day, says Raphael. Wow, it's just perfect, man. Just alright. I've been playing Unholy DK for quite a few years now, and sadly you cannot be expertise capped. I think the highest you get is 5. Oof. It's not a lot of expertise. Yeah, just it. I'll be getting my expertise with gems if I have to. I'm gonna take expertise cap, for sure. But hopefully the gear will actually give me some expertise as well, so I don't have to only gem it. Peter says, you need to step up your cloak game. It looks so bad, I hate it. I thought for a second that you meant in real life. You know, back when it was like -10, I had a blanket, but... if you hate it, I'll go ahead and hide it. There we go. That's fine. Now there's no cloak. Yeah, it looks, I like it. Good to see that. Ah, no dust grip. Not yet. Oh, let's go, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Big thingy. Big blood boil. Oh yes, Juari, 5th, 3rd, 2nd! Yes, let's go! I just pressed Death and Decay, and that's it really. Okay. Ouch. Blanket, plus 10 armor, and cold resistance. Plus 50 warmness. Yeah, that's one way to put it. What is that DKP on roll? Okay, so... DKP is Dragon Kill Points. When you kill something and your guild uses DKP as a currency, then you'll get DKP for killing that boss. Now, if an item drops that you want, you can use that DKP that you gained by killing bosses to buy your item. Of course, it needs to be for the main spec first, but that's basically it. DKP is basically Dragon Kill Points. The super easy way to say it is literally that. Kill dragon, get points, spend points. What are you gonna do in tomorrow's stream since there is no subscriber rate? We'll be doing some leveling. I've got my my crew, they're ready. we're gonna level up a bit. We're gonna finish Batata. That's better. Stewie says, still looking for that LOD run I will get in one day. Well, I mean, it's gonna be tough with disparity, but there's a lot of guilds, Nift. You have gear, you have the knowledge, like I always said, you're a good player now. Like, a little bit of rust, you know, just get back on that bike and it's gonna be off it. The rust is gonna be gone soon enough, so... Whenever you're ready, Nift, just join the LOD guild and you're gonna be fine. Alexandro says, hey man, hey Alexandro, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Did mobs drop shards? I didn't get any shards. What happens if you use ice block during the tour? I'm pretty sure you just take no damage. I think that's it, yeah. Oh, fourth. Let's go, blood boil. Big blood boils, one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oof. Oh, we top in, boys. We top in. Come on, we top in. Yes. Get the fuck over here. Okay, he stopped. He stopped. It's fine. We got this. We're topping. We did it. Top DPS. I'm so proud of myself. I wonder how many of the items that drop are used and how many go towards repair cost and disenchants. A lot probably get disconnected, disenchanted, but there's still many items that are always being used, you know. You've got your standard need to get items. Frostboot, Sapphire Ring is kind of up there, but when you think about really hard to get items, probably these pants, these boots, almost every class needs them. Lich King items, of course, some of these are very sought after. Blood Surge, Havoc, right Lior? Oathbinder, actually a lot of classes... nah, not that many. But yeah, I think more classes need Fallen Rush than Oathbinder. And that's crazy. Let's go ahead and Bone Shield it up. First thing I heard about DKP, the first time that I heard about the DKP was Onyxia Raid Wipe animation. Yeah, that's a classic one. Probably the most famous World of Warcraft video ever. That or Leroy. Probably Leroy, but it's up there, man. Finally, you're using the Vroom Vrooms, Abby, I'm so proud. The Vroom Vrooms. I really hope none of them spawns in his... yeah, just minus me for that. I knew that was gonna happen when I cast it there. Huh? Oh no, don't minus me. I thought I was the one who ninja pulled that because of the goal, but... I was like confessing, like, hey man, just minus me, that's alright. Fuck that, if I didn't do it, I'm not gonna get minused. Well, we're gonna go out. And just spread out a bit here. Big malleable, wow. Where's the malleable? Always gotta get that horn in there as well. You do have time for it. Seahorse and Goop is going out actually. What a crazy boy. Now he's going back in. I don't know what he's doing. 13k. Oh, big malleable. Right there. Now, there's two spaces in this fight as Vestergaard where you should stand as melee, in my opinion. Right here, because look at how clearly you can see the malleable. If you stand in here and you get malleable underneath you, you cannot see it because his big ass leg is blocking your field of view. So if you're a melee on this fight, go ahead and stand behind the boss, behind like his left leg. That was solid point. Alright, go ahead and AMS this for big energy. You don't have to stack a second time if your DPS is good enough to kill it in one Kangen Blight. Just go ahead and stay here. Just DPS it. No need to spend time on moving and, you know, that's some DPS loss. So yeah. One more malleable over there and it should be dead. Ooh! Get it! Let's get it! That's the first shard. Yeah! The first shard. Yeah, technically the second. It's my actual first shard from the boss. So that feels good, man. 2 out of 50. Let's go. Blood boils? Oh, that's the vroom vrooms. I kept thinking it said oof. So I cannot listen to this. No, it's a vroom vroom, for sure. It's not an oof. It's definitely a vroom vroom. Alright, look at this. Me and the top DPS on Gunship Battle. And she leaves. Of course she would leave me. Where are you in Skada? Almost at the bottom. It's still very, very underwhelming, gear-wise. Let's see, I got 12.2k here. Not the best, for sure. But I do think I will need a bit more gear. Like, I don't know if I'm really doing a lot wrong. Obviously, I'm not doing it perfect. That's very obvious, but I don't think I can do much more right either. We'll have to find out. They did nerf the shards, right? I think they did, yeah. There used to be like 6 or 7 per raid almost. It's the sound of the enemy's veins pop in. Oh, dude, that's sick. Peter loves it. I also like it, but that's sick. Sergio says double Death's Verdict. If I can get a single Death's Verdict, that would be a massive upgrade, yes. Deluxa is going to bed. Thank you very much for watching, Deluxa. Have yourself a wonderful night. Just have yourself a good night's rest, you know, it's important, so... Good night, man. Do warriors need Glow and Zilk for the expertise? It's about the expertise, and it is also about the weapon damage. Glow and Zilk has, I think, the second highest weapon damage in the game, maybe combined with Oldbinder, but you can dual wield Oldbinder, so... I think it's a mixture of you want it for the weapon damage and the stat work, you know, it just works out perfectly. You really do need the expertise, and yeah, it just works out. AMS on those slime puddles is not giving me any runic power back. AMS is an investment, and how you usually want to use it is AMS, take some serious you know, some serious damage, like the Spit would probably have given me runic power. It's only worth it if you get more runic power back than you spend on it. I think the cost is like 15 or 20, and yeah, 20. So if you can get 40 runic power back, you know, it's worth it. Let's see if we can do that right here. Yeah, you see, this is significant. I got an entire bar of runic power. This is going to help you fill in those blanks in the rotation. For sure. And then I fuck up my diseases. Luckily, Life Tap was there. Why don't you use Blood Tap? I don't really know how to use it in the burst rotation. It just seems like it slows me down with an extra Blood Strike. I do love using it for the Bone Shield resetting, or if I get like a bad Icy Touch timer like I did, and like I got right now, because the fucking Death Mark ran out. Oh man. Can we get any damage? Now it's working. Let's see. 14k. I think I just need a bit more gear. Play with the really big boys. It's not bad though. Oh. It's not bad. You need DBW, Obby, says Peter. I would love DBW for sure. Vonia says, I just entered the Discord and I stumbled upon some guys on general chat talking about killing and... What? Is this on general chat as in like Warmane or in my Discord? Because like, I'm gonna get the ban hammer out. What? I'm assuming it's general chat. Valentin says, hey, I main Arcane Mage. I was wondering at what gear score I should respec to fire. So I would say around 5.5k. But should I have taken that? Maybe. Is that the Holy Priest with those massive heals, says Mihail? I'm assuming you mean Rotface. So no, this is the Discipline Priest. Discipline Priest is actually very, very powerful. In terms of healing, yeah, maybe not, but they've got mad tools. They can do a lot of healing on one target with penance, and of course the shields, they're just mandatory. You need to have those. It's extra health. A healer can only heal you to 100% health. A disc adds like 20% health on top of you. Come on, he got hopped. Oh, come on. Can I get my diseases up, please? Oh. $150 DKP for those legs? That's not so bad. Okay, so these are the ads from Blood Prince Council. But by using a pet with Eyes of the Beast, we send it in there, we let it pull, and then we just get it nice around this corner right here. Yeah, it's a bit better, you know, you funnel them, and on top of that, we are waiting for the Professor Putraside event. Someone is in there soloing it right now, so he's doing that, we're doing that. Efficiency. That's the best in slot Unholy Rings, says Baldur's Gate. I knew when the whole finished, I was like, oops. Mihail says, I'm currently leveling a priest and I don't know which healing spec should I use. What do you suggest? I would suggest that if you're a lower gear, especially when you're leveling, Holy is probably better, although Tim can probably tell you more about Holy leveling. He's done it actually. I know that very early in the gearing, you're not gonna have enough mana to go Discipline. You probably want to go Holy for that. Yeah. 5 DKP for Adriana's. Insane. Absolutely insane. At some point, we're not gonna be needing any gear anymore. Oh, again! Again with the anti-magic shit. Yeah. Someone had 420 DKP, and we was all like, yeah, in the Discord about it. I don't know, maybe I should just unmute it sometimes for context, but it's alright. Is Asperity recruiting? Yes, but not every single class, and you're gonna need like a serious character for it. I got bloodsapped. Unholy doesn't really need expertise, says Baldurgate. I still think that they really do. 30% of your melee attacks are going to be affected. 30% of your damage, on average, is going to be melee attacks. Let's take a look at Deathbringer Sourfang here. Hold up. It reset. So, Juari, that's me. Auto attack is 22.5%. Scourge Strike probably also benefits from expertise and Plague Strike and Blood Strike. So I would say you do need expertise, but I can see why you'd think you wouldn't, because it's a very spellcaster heavy melee DPS, right? But a big portion of it, almost 40%, is still melee, and I think it's worth it to go for the expertise for sure. Are you doing the Professor? Yes. We're gonna be doing this Professor right here on Heroic. Buffy X says, Abi, do you organize Bane runs? No. No, not currently, but we might look into it. We might. Let's see. Now, Peter says they need a soft cap, just as everyone else. Yes. That 26 that we're always talking about, that is considered the soft cap. Not considered, that is the soft cap, but, you know, it's being, yeah. Vasilen says, hey, just landed on that stream and I love it. I used to play a DK back in the days, and seeing ICC, my all-time favorite, makes me really happy. Can't believe that there are still guys playing 3.3.5. It's awesome. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate the cheers, and here we are. Bunch of legends. We've got Valiwar, we've got Soexaro, Bob Lee. Of course, these are a lot of people's mains, alts. But still. Absolute legends. Probably, this guild is definitely in the top 3 guilds that I've played with. For sure. Alright, let's see if we can be not completely terrible here. What is the soft hit rating cap on an enhancement shaman? Asked Richard. Let's see. The soft hit rating cap on enhancement is going to be 8%. Now you gotta realize that you do get some percent from your stuff here. Dual wield specialization 6%. What? Tim! Tim! Help, Tim! How much hit rating does shaman need? I think you need spell hit. But yeah. How much does Shadowmourne cost? It's 150 coins. I think in euros it's like 130. You get a little bit of a discount on buying huge quantities of coins. Sour Pro X says, why not Blood over Unholy? Assuming Blood is the dual wield DPS, not a tank. I know that switched at some point. Frost is the one-hander build. It's going to be doing the most single target damage. Unholy is more focused on AoE. That's also the reason why you want an Unholy and Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. It's very strong. I already have a Frost Death Knight, the dual wield, DPS build. Blood at this point is a tank in this patch. It can also DPS, but it's not a dual wielder. We're gonna stop on the boss here and wait for a very specific timer. Right here. And there we go. If you hit that timer, you will only get, you know, 2 oozes instead of 3. And it also resets the timer on... okay, I wasn't there. Oops. I should have been there. Okay, no point to kill the green. We have the red debuff. The color of your debuff in transition phase basically tells you which one you can damage. If you have the green, you kill the green. If you have the red, you kill the red. And once again, AMS, just get in there. Look at that runic power. Juicy. Love it. You gotta abuse that, man. You have too many free global cooldowns. Do not abuse this. Alright, we've got the green ink. We'll just let him come to us, I think. Oh no, it's a red even. How are we gonna do this? Pestilence it on. That's beautiful. The fact that that mage brought the red ooze through the boss means that the melee DPS didn't have to move at all. And that's very good. It's one of those small things. Alright, we're gonna stop on the boss. We're gonna go stack here. Now I am of course in Discord, right? I am listening to my officers all the time. They'll tell me stop DPS, go swap on your ooze. You gotta pay attention to that. Like right now they're saying stay on the boss. I know the tactics because I'm a core raider. This is why I'm able to stream. if I didn't know the tactics, I wouldn't feel comfortable with the stream here, for sure. Not in the guilds that I've been with and you know I've had fun with all the time. That would be too big of a change. Okay, we're gonna YOLO and just stand right in front of the green. That's why. There were more people there. And it's completely fine, as long as you share the damage. $10k only. Oof. No bone shield. This. Now there's choking gas as well. Chaos. Death Knight, of course, was the abomination. He is the DK tank. Hey, I guess there's your DK tank, man. DK tank, top DPS. But, yeah. Don't need that. We're full on Vank Heroics. This is a tough fight for a melee DPS. I would honestly say I did alright as far as melee is concerned, but there's definitely, you can do more. You can get a lot more damage than I do. Blood isn't as useful for the raids. Frost that dual wields can do more, but it is not as consistent as Unholy. Yeah, Frost also has a very like nasty RNG. You can miss your Pestilence. You can not get any of those freezing fog resets, you know. This thing right here, there's a chance that your next Howling Blast will cost no runes, and with Killing Machine, that I mean it's double RNG. That's literally enough said, because that kind of RNG that you need to make this work twice or 3 times in a row is insane. But the potential, ladies and gentlemen, oof, it is insane. Adako says, in fact, you can go for the expertise cap, but you do not have to. It is not necessary like for other melee classes. DPS at the end is very similar and it will always depend on luck. For sure. I mean, there's a lot of RNG in this stat alone. Just in crit. Georgios Nikolokasis says, Nicola Akis, I'm sorry, says game name. This is World of Warcraft 3.3.5. This is a little hop back into the past, back when the game was good. Oh! When you go tank on a Death Knight, you go blood with a frost subspec, exactly. Why do you play Unholy? Why do you spend Unholy power on PvE? Oh, I don't know, man. It's fun. I'm trying to get good. How is that priest doing so much damage? Best shadow? Well, on Professor Putra's side, this is the best fight for a Shadow Priest. You get to multi-dot. Yeah, you get to multi-dot. That's basically it, man. Your dots also, you know, even if you get blown away by the green, which you probably won't because you're top DPSing and you're not stacking with the green. Understandable. That's a stupid amount of damage, actually. 18.2k. Good job, sir. But yeah, he just multi-dots. It got pulled. Alright, let's see here. Unholy gets 5 expertise from the talents. Yes. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. Blood DK is pretty fun in PvP too, and pretty much unkillable if built right. Yeah, you can go ahead and ask Tim. He is the resident Blood DK player in PvP. What's up with aggro? Oh, my Shadow Prism. Oh, boy. Eesh. Aggro is really messed up. It's all over the place. Okay. The kinetic was kept up. Now there might be another empowered shock vortex, but it's alright, we've reset our stacks. We're no longer in any immediate danger. I should actually pestilence this and just pestilence them left and right. Shock vortex is spawning here, don't want to be standing near it. Ever tried Unholy Death Knight tank? No, but I have heard about its laurels. A lot of people love it in RDF. It's very strong. And lots of aggro is what they tell me. What? What? Why did no one stop that? Why didn't I stop it? I should have just death-coiled it. Okay, it's gonna go on Caliset in a second here. Let's go Pestilence. Piss the tank off a bit. I have massive amount of stacks, but as long as you don't move, it does no damage. So you can have 70 stacks, it's alright. If you're standing still, you're not taking damage. Nice little vortex. I hope he's fine. I kinda killed most of his orbs. Oops. Volinar. We're gonna get Empowered Shock Vortex. So we're gonna get like that spreading again. Now in a bug raid, this is often where wipes will happen. I realized I haven't used my gargoyle yet, but aggro issues at start and I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't want to use it anymore, really. Sorry, I should have used gargoyle for sure. Alright, let's see here. Oh. I think we take that. The Dutchman says, is this Warmane? Yes. And Peter says, Cryptmaker hype? Well, hype? It just dropped. Should I get it? That's the question. Peter Studi says, hey there, I'm kinda curious why you have an Atlas loot icon on the top right of your map. I got a second shard, third shard, yay. Let's go back to the question. Sorry, trying to do all the things at once, it's hard. I'm kinda curious why you have an Atlas loot icon in the top right of your map. My icon is just invisible. I've always used the command /all. It's probably just a broken add-on maybe that you had, or like something about it didn't work completely properly. If you want this version, I have it on my Discord. It's zipped up and you can just grab it for, you know, for free. It's all good, man. Sharing them right add-ons. Recently we also put a Gatherer add-on in there. If you want that one. Do you play on the new realm, says Ehot? Yes! Ciro Paulos Pagonis, thank you so much for the subscription, man, I appreciate it. We will be gearing on Frostmourne. It's gonna be fun. Probably a Paladin and an Assassination Rogue. I'm thinking like Assassination will be fun. I don't have it. And in Ulduar, I think it's a lot of damage. Much more relative to combat. Where's the Archmage? Okay, interrupt that spider cast, I don't like that. Let's see here. I'm thinking to play Combat Rogue on Frostmourne. How is the spec early on WoTLK? Well, in general, I think Assassination is seen as a better early game WoTLK spec because you lack the armor penetration caps that we all have on this, you know, specific situation. When you're talking about early WoTLK, you're talking about item level 200. Now, if you look at the stats, if you could give them a little quick comparison here. You're talking about item level 200. Can we find crit haste, right? We take this. And then we compare it to my best in slot. So you take this item level 200 and you can see that it's more than double the stats. The same thing will go for armor penetration. You are not going to be able to cap your armor penetration on early WoTLK. So Assassination Rogue, Survival Hunter, they're going to be much more viable. We need to use the flask. And let's take a look where we were at Prince Valonar. 10th, but there's so much cheesy damage going on in that fight. Cryptmaker. Yeah, that's a big pass. 500 TKP. Oh, he needs it bad. I passed it on 500. That's enough. That's not worth it. I'm sorry, Peter. Hey man, is Warmane any good? Yes, by Chicho. It's very good. It's very good indeed. If nothing else, it will be a sweet gear score boost, says Peter. It's nothing. It's nothing. There's no boost, there's no damage increase. It's just a fake print roll. Lichborn is doing 12 LODs in 4 days. Yeah, but I think, like for me, I only do 4 anyway. Was that me again? I don't know like how if it's those rules or not. Right. I'll try to keep up with some of the comments. It shouldn't be too hard once I get this rotation down. Let's check some of the comments. What is the new realm about? So it's going to be a progressive realm. It's going to be, the first 3 months will only have Ulduar, Obsidian Sanctum and 1 boss in VOA. Marco Krognale has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Marco. I appreciate it, man. So the first 3 months will only have Nox, Obsidian Sanctum and the first boss in VOA. Then the next 3 months we'll get Ulduar, a secondary VOA boss, and Eye of Eternity, I think. Then the 3 months after that, from the 6 to 9 month period, we're gonna have TOC and Onyxia, and the last 3 months, month 9 to month 12, we're gonna have Icecrown, Citadel and Holy Sanctum. The thing is, what the fuck was that? Anyway, I might have just been blind. I'm most excited about the second period, Ulduar, Obsidian Sanctum, Ulduar and Eye of Eternity. That's gonna be the best one. What's the lag now? Okay, that's easy. Easy stack. There's a bit of lag here. Yeah, there's definitely some lag. Oh well. How much hit rating is needed as a Demonology Warlock? You're going to want 70% in total. If you don't get any from your talents, 17 is the baseline. You're always going to need that. If you get some from your talents, you just take 17. You remove your talents from it. Usually it's 3%. Boomkins get 4%. And then you can calculate your hit rating. Now, as far as Demonology go, I don't know from the top of my head right now. If they get a hit rating talent, I don't think they do. But they still get the Shadow Priest hit rating talent. So 14% in a raid, effectively. 13% with Adrenaline. I play in Lordaeron and bosses seem so hard compared to the Icecrown server. I bet. It is the challenge realm, after all. Albie, is there any differences between Lordaeron and Warmane in terms of boss scripts or difficulty of raids? Yeah. There's many differences. The fights are basically just harder in Lordaeron. I don't know the specifics, I never played there, but it is just harder. Honestly, this seems to be a fight where you just want to pop Empowered or Anti-Magic Shell whenever you can. Hey, that's good. That's very good. We'll take that. Yeah, for a small amount of DKP, I'll pick this up. You gotta realize I am getting Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic Neck eventually. Or maybe not, maybe this is Biz. I don't know. But I do want to pick this up. Birthday says, at Obby you should play Hunter as well on Frostmourne. You said in another stream that you've never played Survival, and Survival would be more damage pre-TOC. Yes, I know. I said this as well, but I'm not too interested in playing it, you know. Assassination Rogue actually seems interesting to me. I know it's shit easy, but that's why it's fun. Swarming it. Okay. Let's see here. Did you kill Yorsaron without the Keeper's help? Yes, I got Realms First, That's the Mice on the Deathwing server, which later turned into, you know, Icecrown. So yes, I have killed it with 0 Keepers. It's probably the best fight. Arcane Mage is also going to be good, considering all the free hit that they get from their talents. I agree with that, FOF. It's gonna be an interesting meta to see. Neck hype? Yes. I can't decide, by the way, my Enhancement or Frost. So Enhancement Shaman or Frost Death Knight, because they're one and the same. They play differently, but they have the exact same buffs, you know. FOF says for Warlock, the Affliction tree has the Suppression talent. I'm pretty sure this is only for Affliction spells. I've never been completely clear about this. I guess I've said it a few times, but you know, I'm not the best when it comes to Affliction. I've never played it. Neck. I want that neck. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend actual DKP here, huh? Just bluff him out. What is this man? He's insane! Ah! Ha! I beat you to it, you fuck. He's processing this, he's like, what? Okay, he figured it out. Yeah, that's too much. I like my upgrades, but I like my DKP more. That is far too much for an item I can pick up for 5. Playing the long game, man. That neck was best in slot in my setup. It's not in my setup at all. I think the hit is for all spells, since the word spells is mentioned twice. Once by itself and once by affliction spells. I know, but the thing that confuses me is the freaking comma. There's a comma after 1%. It's not a dot. So it's levels of confusing that I cannot comprehend. Which GUI do you use? General user interface? I think that's what that means. Just the default one. If I do use a different GUI, I don't know what it means. That neck is best in slot from Frost Decay though. Yeah. This is my Unholy Decay. My Frost Decay has Penumbra. Arms Warrior is an interesting thing to mention about no ARP meta on new servers. It's interesting for sure, but I don't think warriors are actually DPSing at all. I think there's much better options like a Feral Druid. They would provide the same things and it would just be better. You know, innervate, Battle Res. Simon, nice seeing you again, and yes, let's go ahead and start this fight off proper with a flask. And let's do our best. Oh, this is too late. That's alright. We'll work around it. Okay. What? What the fuck? Where's my Icy Touch? Since how long has that not been here? Oh. I just assumed it was on. Thank you. Melee. Shadow Trap. Okay, now we got Infest coming up, so I'm gonna do a little something here. My Shadow Trap on the melee again. Let's go for AMS. That's a full energy fill. Wow, that's not bad. We'll be using AMS for that the entire round. Shadow Trap on us. Melee yet again. Let's go ahead and Pestilence attack on the Lich King right here. Bone Shield hasn't really ticked at all yet. Which I like seeing. Let's go ahead and quest back to the LK. We don't have to AMS this right here. Okay. Go ahead and stand right here. Come on. Ah, I didn't get the AMS in proper. Way too early. Where we had 6th, but that's a whole lot of useless shit damage. We're not even close to being useful right now. We should be like near the top. So we gotta go hard. I dropped the bone shield here. Don't know how to get it up without not that. I'll wait a bit. Hey! How about that disease reset though? Or the pass, I guess. Bone shielded up. Let's go. This is like Kata gear versus Lich King. I'm 6k. What you talking about, man? Alright, we got AMS back up. So this is how you'll use it in the transition phase. Just go inside the Remorseless and you'll be completely fine. It's like infinite runic power. Absolutely infinite. Okay, we got the Pestilence up. Oh, ow. Alright, 2 Warlocks have been grabbed, so we do not have to kill them. They will teleport back onto the thing. Onto the platform with their Warlock portal. Hey, I'm itchy. Fucking hell. I can't click. Alright, Heroism is up, that's good. Can we get the Gargoyles now? Yeah, there it is. Oh, we got grabbed. That's fine. I'm not completely perfectly stacked. No, we're stacked. The thing is, you need to be grabbed as a stacked person, because this is easy to cleave, right? And this is really easy. You got Divine Storm at, you know, cleaving 4 targets. You got Cleave hitting 3, Whirlwind 4. Let's go ahead and see that infest timer. Okay. Oh, Gook is so dead. Dead. Bye bye, Gook. That's just some bad luck. If he had moved differently out of that defile, he should have moved towards the middle and not away from the middle while he was running out. We've got a subscription. Martin Finsel, thank you so much for the subscription, mate. I appreciate it. Wait, that doesn't work. Alright, are we gonna push it here? We need to push it. Oh, we have a hunter that's out of arrows. A classic. Yeah, there we go. Big pestilence. Not that it matters, but bone shield. Go ahead and use blood tap. Just so that we can actually get that Scorch Strike in there. Or something else. I'm sure I did something with it. That's not a good pestilence at all. Just use this now. Maybe we'll get to use it the second time or a third time. Let's see where we at. Yeah, we dropped so hard since the first phase. Like I told you guys, I wasn't doing shit for damage. All just bullshit, ghoul damage. Okay, Pestilence back on LK as well. Ah, I was gonna forego for one more Pestilence reset. Why do you have Arms Warrior in your raid? Do we? No, he's not Arms. The other ones are They're definitely not arms either. Duh. Wait, what? 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 Why is he top? What? Ah! Okay, I don't know. We'll take a look afterwards. So that's really interesting. Let's take a look. What? Alright, restore soul in a few seconds. We got gargoyle up. We got no potion, but that's fine. Pestilence this back on that thing real quick. Just get the gargoyle on Lich King, it's fine. Probably better to have it on the raging. But it should be good. It's alright. How the fuck is that arms warrior top? That pisses me off. I'm logging my fury. I'm logging my main, guys. Fuck this. Oh, Jesus. I was just gonna go for the soak. It was horrible. I wanted to be helpful with soak, but no, sorry. Oh god, that was so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. I wanted to be useful, but no nitros. Why was I useful? No nitros, just like, don't risk it. There's no reason. That was still... It was handled properly by the rest of the raid. That's why it wasn't a wipe. That was shit. He's enraged? For how long? So Death Knight has boots, nitro boosts, so I'm not going to be interrupting it. If shit hits the fan, I will pick it up and use my nitros, but that's fine. Don't kill Lich King, he's a good guy. Spread, spread, spread. Okay, I'll spread, don't worry. Why do you have... Yeah, I swear to god, like Furious, this is weird. It's so weird. Alright, defile. That's good. Oh, big soak. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. Let's take a look at how quick I died there. 1, 2, 3. Yikes, those are some big hits, like with all the cooldowns. I guess AMS stopped about here, and then IBF just only did this. I guess I could have ghoul sacrificed. But they should have this. Hey, that's a nasty spirit wave. Oh. Yes. I hope you guys saw that. I hope you guys saw that death grip into the feral. Oh, yes, we've got a new viewer record, by the way. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Oh man, Glorenzog hype? Let's get it. Light of Dawn Heroic, Extrude? Yes, this is on Heroic, of course. Oh man, I am like... Oh, that DK tank cracked me up, man. Alright, let's see here. It's crunch time. Half the group is dead. Well, 20 people are alive. The entirety of group 2 is an ape. Alright, so let's take a look at the deeps. Oh man, that is too much. There we go, he goes down. So, Arms Warrior, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let's take a look at how it compares in what, you know, how it dealt its damage. Enemy damage taken. He beat a Fury Warrior here. Raging, he topped. Insane. And Valkyr, he didn't go over the Fury, which is I actually expected him to be over the Fury here. I hope you got the Invincible. Yeah, I got it right there. I won't have to buy it. How many shards still now? We are on 3. So including Lich King, he is always guaranteed to give you 1 shard. We will be on 4 shards after 1 run. Burta says melee hunter for the win. Now the other officer, he traded some arrows to the other hunter. So he gave some arrows to him, and it was all fixed. We'll have 4 fragments at the end of this raid, and maybe a Glorant's Hawk. Don Donnell says, asked 4 questions today, but none of them were answered. What? I'm sorry, Dan. I can answer 4. Like, no, you get 5 questions now. Oh damn, I got the end of the stream. Hey, Philip. Well, I still hope you have a wonderful day, mate. I hope you got to see that death grip. That's hilarious. Huh? 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 Sorry, what? Wait, what? Me? No, that was Death Knight. I saw it, man. I was like laying dead on the ground and I saw it happen. I just hollered like that's wow. Yes. Same. Away from the raid and into the feral. Oh man. Okay. How do I get on this server? So you just have to make an account on the Warmane website. Just go right onto the warmane.com and create account, and you'll be like half set. Alright, let's go ahead and DPS a bit more. Grats, no wipes? Yeah, no lady wipe even. Insane. How do we keep managing to pull off at this kind of consistency at such high level? I don't know. Does Unholy only beat Frost with Shadowmourne? I think Unholy obviously gets a huge advantage from having Shadowmourne over a Frost Decay, but I've seen good Unholy Death Knights pull an alright amount of number, with just heavens. Ah, no loot. No Gloran. I've seen Unholy DKs with Gloran's Oak do enough damage as, they're probably not beating Frost, but they can manage themselves. You gotta consider also, they provide different utilities, so it's not completely the same thing. Let's see here. Never Melting Ice Crystal for melee DPS is a plus 20% crit chance for 20 seconds. I can shoot a killing spree with 70% crit chance. Yeah, and you know what that means? When you use that trinket, you are activating the cooldown on that slot. So, what would happen right now if I were to pull the boss 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and then I equip my trinket, right? On 2 seconds remaining. So there you go. I use Never Melting Ice Crystal. There you go. Never Melting Ice Crystal is up. I equip this trinket. Now, the moment you equip this trinket, you turn its internal cooldown on. So yes, you are bursting with Never Melting Ice Crystal, which gives you the crit, sure. But you're not bursting with your SDS, so it's not worth it. They fixed that quite a while ago. Yeah, it works differently now. Just saw the replay that DK actually killed the Feral. Yeah, man, I saw it, like, oh, it's hilarious. I love it. It's also good that if you're in a guild and the officers, they respond to that situation with laughter instead of, minuses. I think that's the biggest plus in Asperity. Because yeah, the DK actually killed the Feral. Pavel has just subscribed. Thank you very much, Pavel. I appreciate it. That DK just killed the Feral. But the Feral, first of all, his first reaction in the chat was XD. And that's good, man. If people can just have fun, you still get the LOD kill, you know. It's good. I like it. Enhancement Shaman guide when you get geared up, says Josh. Eventually, yes, eventually. But I don't want to rush a video out just to meet consumer demand, because then you're creating trash. I have done that for a while. Some of my videos you can obviously see that the quality is not there. Obviously. Roll the invincible with them. I mean, is this it's not called invisible, right? You can't see it. I don't need to roll it. ICC gives you 150 DKP. Yeah. So bidding that neck, it would have cost me 4 ICCs to win that neck, which I don't think that neck is worth it. I might just be wrong. I might need it and it'll never drop again, and that's it. Peter says I didn't see the death grip. It's alright. It wasn't insane. It wasn't like a whole moment. Yeah, it was fun, but it wasn't insane if you missed it. He basically just death gripped a exploding spirit on someone and killed him. Any new items in this run, says Ali? Not a single one. I got brain troll. But that's it, man. I didn't get shit. You donate for it on all of your characters? No, I won it the first time I was here. The first time I did LOD, I immediately bought it. 324.20. And we've got LOD 324.20. So, yeah. I don't donate for ponies. I earn them. It seems like I'm not able to find your Atlas loot that is posted on your Discord. Am I blind? I'll check for you. It might not be there. So I'm checking my Discord right here. It also has a notification channel for, you know, in case YouTube decides to be a fuck. Combat log, fatality, hots. Alright, so in my defense, oh, what? Don't install Spotify. Why is that uninstalled even? Must be an update. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drop it for you right there. I'll do a few more questions and then I will finish the stream. So, you know, in case you were wondering, are you gonna do something else? No, this is it for tonight. I'll go ahead and drop Atlas loot in the Discord right now, if I can find it. Okay. Just make this Atlas loot. Okay, there you go. Got Atlas loot. Do you like to create twinks? I created a paladin twink with level 60 gear, with rampers gear, with all 15 sockets, all in resilience gems. I can kill players 6 levels above me. It's so funny. Protection paladin is invincible. Yeah, the protection paladin is really strong, man. What do you do when you get ID on your character? Log another one? Yeah, basically. Basically, Rico says good night Rico, and yeah, it's no need to thank me, guys. I do this because I like it, and you guys seem to like it too, so it's a win-win situation. That's the best situation. Then wait 10 hours to get in. Yeah, if you don't donate, I assume. Dan Daniel says, I fell in love with Frost DK, so I want to ask about your opinion about the stats that I need to focus on. So if you're playing Frost, you're gonna want hit rating, expertise. Obviously, you're gonna start off with that. After that, if you can cap your armor pen, you should, but it's very, very tricky. It's definitely not an easy thing to cap out your ARP as a Frost DK, so you're gonna have to take a look about how you want to handle that. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back here tomorrow with some more leveling on the Druid. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Good night.